Hello students, welcome to the class. History, Chapter 8, Devotional Paths to the Divine.
In this unit, you learn the idea of a supreme God, a new kind of Bhakti in South India, Nayanars and Alvars, philosophy and Bhakti, Basavanna's Virashaivism, the saints of Maharashtra, Nathpanthis, Siddhas and Yogis, Islam and Sufism, new religious developments in North India. The idea of a supreme God. Before large kingdoms emerged, different groups of people worshipped their own gods and goddesses. As people were brought together through the growth of towns, trade and empires, new ideas begin to develop. The idea that all living things pass through countless cycles of birth and rebirth, performing good deeds and bad, came to be widely accepted. Similarly, the idea that all human beings are not equal, even at birth, gained ground during this period. The belief that social privileges came from birth in a noble family or high caste was the subject of many learned texts. Many people were uneasy with such ideas and turned to the teachings of Buddha or the Jainas. Others felt attracted to the idea of a supreme God who could deliver humans from such bondage if approached with devotion or bhakti. At the same time, gods and goddesses worshipped in different areas came to be identified with Shiva, Vishnu or Durga. In the process, local myths and legends became a part of the Puranic stories, and methods of worship recommended in the Puranas were introduced into the local cults. The idea of bhakti became so popular that even Buddhists and Jainas adopted these beliefs. A new kind of bhakti in South India, Nayanars and Alvars. The 7th and 9th centuries saw the emergence of new religious movements which were led by the Nayanars and Alvars. Nayanars were the saints devoted to Lord Shiva. Alvars, the saints devoted to Lord Vishnu. They went from place to place, composing exquisite poems in praise of the deities enshrined in the village they visited, and set them to music. There were 63 Nayanars who belonged to different caste backgrounds, such as potters, untouchables, peasants, hunters, soldiers, and Brahmanas and chiefs. The best known among them were Appar, Sambandar, Sundarar, and Manikavasagar. There are two sets of compilations of their songs, Thevaram and Tiruvakakam. There were 12 Alvars who came from equally divergent backgrounds. The best known among them were Periyalvar, his daughter Andal, Tondaradipodi Alvar, and Nammalvar. Their songs were compiled in the book called Divya Prabandham. Philosophy and Bhakti. Shankaracharya. Shankaracharya, one of the most famous and influential philosopher of India, was born in Kerala in 8th century. He was an advocate of Advaita or doctrine of the oneness. He taught that Brahman or Brahma, the only or ultimate reality. He considered that the world is an illusion or Maya, and preached the path of knowledge to attain salvation or mukti. Ramanujacharya. Ramanujacharya was born in Tamil Nadu in the 11th century. He was deeply influenced by the teachings of Alvars. According to Ramanujacharya, the best means of attaining salvation was through intense devotion to Lord Vishnu. He propounded the doctrine of Vishishtadvaita or qualified oneness philosophy. Basavanna. The Virashaiva movement initiated by Basavanna or Basaveshwar and his companions like Allama Prabhu and Akka Mahadevi. The Virashaiva movement began in Karnataka in the mid-12th century. The Virashaivas argued strongly for the equality and against Brahmanical ideas about caste and the treatment for women. The saints of Maharashtra. From the 13th to the 17th centuries, Maharashtra saw a great number of saint poets. The most important among them were Gyaneshwar, Namdev, Eknath, and Tukaram, as well as women like Sakhubai and family of Chokamela. Nathpanthis, Siddhas, and Yogis. Nathpanthis, Siddhas, and Yogis. They advocated renunciation of the world. To them, the path to salvation lay in meditation on the formless ultimate reality. To achieve this, they advocated the intense training of the mind and body through practices like yogasanas, breathing exercises, and meditation. These groups became particularly popular among low castes.